What really happened to Humberto Calzada? That's the question many art lovers have been asking about the Cuban-born painter who spent his life capturing the soul of his homeland through his brush. Humberto Calzada was not just an artist, he was a storyteller, a man who painted memories of a country he could no longer call home. His career was a journey through exile, nostalgia, and the deep longing for cultural identity. Born in Havana in 1944, Calzada grew up surrounded by the beauty of colonial Cuban architecture, bright colors, and a rich Caribbean atmosphere. But when the Cuban Revolution swept across the island, everything changed. Like many others, his family chose exile, eventually moving to the United States. This uprooting shaped his entire artistic life. He studied engineering and business administration in Miami, but painting became his true calling, a way of holding on to the Cuba he had left behind. Calzada's art became instantly recognizable. His works often featured doors, courtyards, windows, and iconic buildings of old Havana. These weren't just architectural studies, they were symbols of memory, of a world frozen in time. For those who had fled Cuba, his paintings became powerful reminders of their lost homes. For those who had never been, they offered a glimpse into a vibrant culture suspended between past and present. He explored themes of water flooding into grand interiors, surreal juxtapositions, and the dreamlike state of exile. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, his work gained international attention. Exhibitions in the U.S., Latin America, and Europe placed him among the most respected Cuban artists in exile. His paintings weren't political statements in the traditional sense. They were emotional, cultural, and deeply human. Collectors sought him out, museums displayed his works, and he became a bridge between Cuba's artistic heritage and the Cuban diaspora. But what really happened to Humberto Calzada in his later years? Unlike some artists who faded into obscurity, Calzada remained active and dedicated to his craft well into his senior years. He continued to paint, to exhibit, and to share his vision of Cuba. His legacy today is not just the thousands of works he created, but the emotional impact they left behind. Each painting is a dialogue between past and present, memory and reality, home and exile. Humberto Calzada passed away in 2021 at the age of 76. His death marked the end of a remarkable journey, but his art continues to live on, especially for those who feel the ache of displacement. Through his brush, he preserved an entire nation's spirit, its colors, its architecture, its essence, ensuring that Cuba, at least in memory, would never be lost. So, what really happened to Humberto Calzada? He transformed exile into art, loss into legacy, and memory into timeless beauty. Though he is no longer with us, his vision still hangs on walls around the world, reminding us of the enduring power of culture, identity, and the human spirit. And that is the story of Humberto Calzada. Every legend leaves behind a story worth remembering. If this touched you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Hall of Fame. More inspiring journeys await you.